Rab explains it all. Math, chem, physics never fall. Subscribe and learn. Ace every test, so Rab explains it best.
Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to learn how to solve proportions, and in this video we are going to learn 3 different methods, and by the end of this video you will be able to realize which method is more suitable according to the question that you have. The first method that we have is mental method. The strategy that we are going to apply is finding a relationship between numerators and denominator. When we say relationship, it means multiplication and division. So we are not talking about addition or subtraction. Okay, look at the first example. We have x over 9 is equal to 4 over 3. Look, the first numerator x is variable, okay? So we have nothing to do with the numerators. But we have both of the denominators. Here we have 3 and here we have 9. So we must find a relationship between denominators. Can you see any relationship between them? Yes, of course. If I multiply 3 by 3, I'm going to have 9. So I can realize that I must have the same relationship for numerators. Therefore, if I multiply 4 by 3, I'm going to have x. So x will be equal to 4 times 3, which is 12, and this is the answer of this example. Look at the next example. We have 2 over b is equal to 1 over 8. As you can see, our variable is b and it is placed in denominator. So we have nothing to do with denominator at the beginning, but we have both of the numerators. The first numerator is 2, the second numerator is 1. Can I find the relationship based on multiplication and division? Yes, of course. I can say if I multiply 1 by 2, I'm going to have 2. And I can realize that I'm going to have same relationship for the denominator. So I must multiply 8 by 2 as well. Therefore, b is equal to 8 times 2, which is 16. As you can see, this method is really easy and it is really fast, but it's not easy to find the relationship all the time. So if you look at the question and it was easy to find a relationship between numerators or denominators, you can apply this method. Otherwise, you must choose another method. Let's go for the second method, multiplication property of equality. This is exactly the method that we use to apply for solving first degree equations. It is really easy. We must make the variable alone and we must make the coefficient of variable 1 by multiplying or dividing. Okay, let's solve the first example. Here I have x over 42 is equal to 25 over 70, right? I must make the coefficient of my variable, which is x1. How am I supposed to do that? I want to remove this over 42. It's really easy. I must multiply it by 42. Okay, am I allowed to multiply only one side? No, every operation that I do with one side, I must do exactly the same with the second side. It is exactly like solving first degree equations. So as you can see, these two will be cancel each other out, and I'm going to have z is equal to 25 over 70 times 42. Now I must make it simple. If I look at it closely, I will realize that I can divide both of the 70 and 42 by 7. If I divide 42 by 7, I'm going to have 6. If I divide that, I'm going to have 10. And now I can realize that I can divide both of them by 2. I'm going to have 5. Here I'm going to have 3. I can divide it by 5, it's going to be 1, and I can divide it by 5, it's going to be 5. And finally, I'm going to have 3 times 5, which is 15. Really easy. The next example that we are going to apply multiplication property of equality. 3 over 6 is equal to 7 over d. You may say to yourself that this is difficult question because variable is in the denominator and I cannot make it alone. First of all, you can multiply it to its reciprocal, then find the variable on the other side, then continue. But I'm going to tell you really important point. What is the point? If you want to apply multiplication property of equality and variable is in the denominator, which make the process harder, you can use a shortcut. What is the shortcut? You can reverse both of the fractions at the same time. Pay attention, both of the fractions. So I'm going to change the place of numerators and denominators. The first one is 3 over 6. I'm going to make that 6 over 3. The second one is 7 over d. I'm going to make that d over 7. Really easy. Then I can solve it really easily. I want to make the coefficient of d1. How? By multiplying it by 7. And I must do exactly the same with the first side. These two will be cancelled by each other out. I'm going to have d is equal to 6 over 3 times 7. As you can guess, these two will be cancelled by 3. It's going to be 2. 2 times 7 will be 14. The third method is the method that I love it the most. We can multiply the numbers diagonally and set them equal to each other. What does it mean? Look, here I have first numerator, and here I have second denominator. Multiplying diagonally means I can multiply these two numbers to each other and these two numbers to each other and set them equal. So I'm going to have 13. Look, first numerator multiply to second denominator is equal to 39 times c. Now I must make the coefficient of variable 1. Here I have 39, so I must divide this side by 39. And on the other hand, first side by 39 as well. So these two will be cancelled by each other out. And I'm going to have c is equal to 13 times 60 over 39. I can divide both of them by 13. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 3. I can simplify this one by 3 and this one by 3 as well. So c will be equal to 20. Really easy. The second example that we have here, 4 over 16 is equal to s over 8. If you look at this example, you can use mental math really easily and you don't have to use cross products. But here I want to teach you how to use cross products, okay? So we must multiply diagonally. First numerator to second denominator and second numerator to first denominator. So s times 16 is equal to 8 times 4. I must make the coefficient of variable 1, so I must divide this side by 16. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to 4. I must do exactly the same with the second side. These two are going to cancel each other out. I'm going to have s is equal to 8 times 4, 16. Simplifying time, I can divide it by 8. It's going to be 1. Dividing by 8 is going to be 2. Dividing by 2, 1. Dividing by 2, 2. And the final answer will be 2. Here you can find more examples and I strongly suggest you to solve them at home. If you have any question or if you wanted to share your answer, please feel free and write them in the comment box. I will try to answer them as soon as it was possible for me. Thank you for watching this video.